good upbringing. I just got caught up in the madness of excitement of being a teenager, young adult. Got into some very bad dope, and 15 years later, I'm looking at my mailbox, eviction notices, get your stuff together, and all of a sudden, sheriff's knocking on the door. It's time to go. So I barely got a bag of clothes, 10 boxes, a house we had for 40 years. It was just a sad situation, but I asked God to help me. I got kicked out, went to live in a park I was there for one day, and then the next couple of days, I lived in found me a nice trailer, laying on my bag of clothes, just starving to death. And a poor man kind of saved my life. He said, "Hey, man," and I was like, "Hey, what's going on? It's in the dark, And I'm like, "Who are you?" He said, "Man, I live here, but I've been watching you for 2 days, and if you don't eat, you're gonna die." And I said, "Well, I don't have any money for food," and he said, "Come with me. We'll go down to Catholic Charities. We'll get something to eat." And they fed me. If you have nothing, something is wonderful. They gave me cream of wheat, brown sugar, and butter, buttered toast. I received it. A tear came down my eye, and he's like, "What's wrong?" And I said, "I was really hungry, and I love brown sugar." So anyway, I went there and I talked to a counselor, a man named David Krall, and he introduced me to Bob Bono. And just through being stable, just coming from the shelter, getting my stuff together, I received a job working security, and went from there. And then Bob said, I met Bob Bono. I don't know if any of you know Bob, but he's like, "You got any money?" I'm like, "Yeah, Bob." "You got a job?" "Yeah." He's like, "Well, come on down." And then after that, I went to work for the Vikings at TCF Bank Stadium and Minnesota Gophers, and did really well there. And Bob got me to the building. I had a little room. When I first moved in there, it was a really small room. I'm a big guy. I could sit on my bed, turn the TV, answer the front door, and open the refrigerator at the same time. Sugar and butter. But finally, I got myself together, got another job, Calhoun Beach Club. Now I'm working 2 jobs, and finally, I got me an apartment, efficiency, kitchen, my own kitchen, bathroom, and I just keep on coming up in so much success. But now I find myself in strange places. At Calhoun Beach Club, I was number 7, the lowest man. Now people through quitting, getting fired. Now I'm king. Here's the wedding plan, and I ain't ready. God is good. And at TCF Bank Stadium, sure enough, I was doing security for the Gophers, and then the Vikings came, and I'm looking around. I'm like, wow. Hey, that's Adrian Peterson. He's like 5 minutes. He's so close. I could. Adrian, I'm sorry. Right there. But anyway, it's so wonderful to just be successful and just come up out of just tragedy, and I sure do appreciate you guys, and I couldn't done it without you. And I'm just so glad I'm here, and I just thank you.
Thanks, Greg. Sue, would you introduce Brenda?
Good morning.
Good morning.
One of the joys of my job is that I get to be a witness to the struggles and the achievements of the tenants as they go through this pretty challenging program. And for the last 2.5 years, I've met almost every single week with Brenda, who's about to speak. And she has just shown such inspirational courage about going forward when she's not sure what's there, making changes when she's not really sure how it's going to turn out, and being being willing to kind of walk away from her comfort zone and try on something new. And for those reasons and many more, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you Brenda Cano.
Good morning.
Good morning.
As Sue said, my name is Brenda Connell. I became a Housing Alliance tenant from being homeless after maybe 10.5 months, almost a year. I have 2 daughters, 14 and 12, and their dad is in the picture. So I basically just want to thank Housing Alliances because this is not the longest that I've been housed, but it's like the best housing ever that I've ever had. So that being said, Housing Alliances gave me a different look on life itself. None of the things that I'm doing now was hardly ever important to me. But being with Sue and her on me and having Troy in my corner has changed my life to a different standard. Within these last 2 years, I've paid off a $45,000 debt.
All right.
I did a finance class, now I'm doing another finance class, and hopefully when I'm done with this program, I'm gonna walk out owning my own house,
Mm-hmm.
making at least $15 an hour, and just being able to live and breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Thanks to Sue once again. I love Sue. I love Housing Alliance. Thank you guys for doing this. It's hard sometimes. I don't think that I'll be seeing at the end of the tunnel. I don't think that I see the light. But actually I'm seeing the light. It's just a slow process, a short process. And I just hope to continue to be able to be in the program to prosper
Mm-hmm.
and not fall again. Thank you guys for dealing with me. I
Mhm.
appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And my kids appreciate it. They got their own space. Woo-hoo. And I got my own space, the basement. Please don't come down here. If you're not washing, don't come down here. So they kind of respect that, and it's working out for the better for me and my family. Thanks again, Housing Alliance, for dealing with me and accepting me into the program. I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys once again.
Thanks, Brenda. It is not easy to get up in front of a crowd of strangers, believe me.
I'll do better
I
next
know a
year.
few of them, but it's still tough. Thanks for coming again. I'm gonna introduce Kimberly,